Alright, hey everybody. Um, this is for one, face reveal for the channel. Two, kind of explain some of the bullshit that's been going on in life. Why the channel has kind of went silent for a while. A couple of you guys already know. Um, I went back into the Army. Um, through that, during that time in the training that we were having at annual training, um, kind of had a very bad flashback in memory from shit that I've seen in law enforcement. Um, so I kind of had a breakdown. Um, when I came back from training, person that I've been with for 4.5 years, Miss Sarah, or if you've watched the wrestling series, The Enforcer, um, had decided that this is not the life for her anymore. Um, and she left. I'm not saying that she's a bad person for leaving, because she's not. Our relationship has had ups and downs, left and rights, 360s and 180s, and I thought we were getting back on track to where life was going to go good, but it just wasn't. Um, she left. She cleaned out the house. Um, I was still dealing with, the trauma from there before of already being put in a bad mental state. Um, and I almost took my own life. I'm not proud of that. But she knows that I've struggled horribly with my PTSD, and she's main person that was my support system. But along with that, she's also the only one that knows about the blood mutation cancer that I've got, and what exactly I'm going to go through when it starts getting worse. Any guy can tell you, after 4.5 years, year and a half of officially being engaged with a ring on their finger, you just can't go to being friends with that person. I tried to explain that to her, but I was a nice person. I got her some presents for her birthday because that was coming up. But she decided that she was going to inform me on the day that she came over that the guy that had been outside, who, I'd already had my suspicions of before. Could tell his relationship wasn't happy, but he dumped his relationship off to the side and stepped in. And anybody that's in the military knows that, if you're in the military, you know about Jody. If Jody's got your girl before, last thing in the world you're ever going to do is do that to another service member. And that was what he told me. was that he respects the honor and brotherhood code. Turns out he's a lying piece of shit. Can't quite discuss what happened that day, but it ultimately led me going to jail. So, accumulate those thoughts. Just wanted to kind of put it out there. I don't know if she's still subscribed to the channel, and I don't care. But one thing that I wish to God she honestly knew, without a doubt in my heart, is that I didn't just lose somebody that I was engaged to, somebody that I loved. I lost a lot more than that. I lost more than just my support system for everything that I go through. I lost my family. Because for the last 4.5 years, that's all I've had. She took away 2 boys that are not mine, that I absolutely loved and adored. I still do. Loved them like they're my own. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry right now, but it's kind of still hard to talk about. I also lost my best friend. Best friend is somebody I could always turn to whenever I've had a bad day at work. Our relationship wasn't always perfect, but there's nobody in this world that could tell you I didn't love her. So, until things are kind of settled down, I'm not saying the channel's completely dead and gonna die off, but until things can settle down and I can get more stable again, probably not gonna be a whole lot of content. Might be a little bit of content here and there, maybe less video games. Might see what goes on around the armory, or the reserve center rather. Might just see what happens. Maybe cousins kiddos will come over and we'll try to do a stream or a video of a Nerf gun war. See how tactical as hell those boys can get. One thing I can honestly say though that I am super happy about is she did allow me to keep this little furball that helps me get through a lot of things. So that's all I've got for the video, guys. Looking forward to hopefully be able to put out more content to you guys again one day. So I'll see you around.